Good morning, everyone. This is John from More Than Dice, and welcome to Sunday Morning Mechwarrior. This is going to be a special one where I'm going to play day 2 of what I call Stryker Lyfe, which is my new account with just the Stryker pack. Day 1 on Friday was a very fun day. Hey, Car Crasher 3000. I actually have started. Hopefully you're not stuck in an ad. Alexa, stop.
This is a reminder.
A reminder. So again, Friday, day 1 was super good. I actually did play a little bit yesterday. Oof. In-game music is loud. Let me fix that real quick here. That's fine. Alright, so again, Friday was good. Let's do an overview of what we did Friday. I only want to see what I own. Yeah, that's right. Don't tell me how to live my life. So Friday we played one game in this boyo with the standard stock loadout, which actually looks like this. It was okay. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. And then we switched up and made this loadout. And this loadout has been super fun. I've been really enjoying that, honestly. It's been a great deal of fun. Again, really good night Friday. I did play a couple games yesterday. Didn't have enough time to stream. It was only 2 games. Because with the events going on, everyone's mad here. I can get another free mech on this account, which would be super cool. Apparently I got Lance Informations. So let's claim that real quick. More C-bills and stuff. Let's see if we got... Oh, we got more stuff. We got over 50 kill assists. Quite a bit over. Holy moly. Let's see what else we got here. Almost done with the scouting rewards. 100 components for is going to be tall order at 8 days. A very tall order. Yeah, Legionnaires, the Chains to Snubs is super awesome. Apparently I got my hit and run awards, which is funny because the last 2 mechs I played were assault mechs, so that gives you another color. Cool. And then, again, that's going to be hard. That one will get soon. This one, apparently I got a kill with the Direwolf because I played it for 1 game. And then here, we're just going to need to... This is going to be the hard part, ballistic damage. 5150. With only 700 done, I'm doing about 350 a game. I mean, we're looking at a good 15 games to get that done. So we'll see. I'm not going to grind that out in front of you guys. That would not be fun. So instead, we're going to turn down my volume a little more here. So there's that. We've played 5 builds. We can switch this up if we need to. Car Crasher. I used to love playing Mechwarrior back in the day. I had a force feedback joystick with throttle control. So it is free to play. This is not quite a free to play account on the one I'm using. I've spent 20 bucks total, And what I got with it was these 4 mechs. It's the Stryker pack, but it comes with a bunch of other stuff. 8 million C-bills. It's worth it if you want to spend the money, but if you don't, you can still get plenty of fun out of just playing the trial mechs. You know, a little bit of everything. And playing those until you get enough money to buy an actual mech. No need ever to spend money. It is a little more fun if you do, but with all the events coming out, you'll get free mechs and everything as long as you look at the events and play them. They're monthly. The ones coming to an end 8 days, like I said, to be a tall order. Pretty much, I played one game with this Mauler with the 6 AC2s, and one game with the Dire Wolf. Just try to see what kind of ballistic damage I would get to see if it was feasible to get that. It's feasible. I just, like I said, I'm not going to do that with you guys here. Let's take a quick look here, because I got another color. So now I own 3 colors. Look at that. I'm not going to change the mech that, but I might change my decal that. So I'm literally just using the decals I own. Because, why not? You know, just throw a couple things on there. Got the Stryker badge over here. Got this thing here. I wish I had a white to put on that or something, but is what it is. So tonight we are going, or today, since it's not really night, John, we're going to take the dragon out. We're not going to take it in a stock build. We'll save that for the other one. We're going to change it up. I don't appear to have any. I don't appear to have any other builds for it. So let's just see what we can do. The way it's been going is there are. Let's remove everything real quick. There are two basic builds people have been doing. Either they pull on, holy moly, I need to endo steal this boyo. I totally sleep, don't worry about that. So either they double heavy PPC it and get some heat sinks and all to fit in there, usually a light engine. Oh, it comes with single heat sinks. This is going to be an expensive one because single heat sinks are not cheap, or double heat sinks are not cheap. So generally it's sort of like this, up some armor, throw some of these in. Usually put some medium lasers in the arms just for close in because you've got no close in. The legs are kind of light. You could probably afford to go with light ferro as well. Max those out. Just to give you guys an idea what it would look like. So. So, something like that is what it would look like. Not bad. Definitely not bad. A little expensive, about 5 million C-bills. The other build is 2 snub nose, to get rid of that one. To go with 3 snubbies and then put some missiles in the CT. I like 2 SRM2s. You can do 2 SRM4s, but you got to lose some armor or engine size to get that ammo for it. So ammo, we even got a ton left. A little spicy, not too bad. 1.49 is actually pretty good. We'll probably actually up armor this to full because we need it. Then get that there. There. There we go. It looks good. Yeah, so the stock build for the Dragon's weird. It's another one of those weird bracket sort of builds. You're supposed to be PPCing and LRMing, but there's not a ton of LRM ammo and everything. So here's sort of the build. You got an extra half ton here. I don't know what you do with it. I wouldn't. Oh, let's do actual armor too. We're not going to put that much rear on. Now, the only reason I'm hesitant to do this build is because this is the build I have on my main account. So, I'm sure it's super fun. I had a good time the first time I did it. So that's pretty solid. I wouldn't bother with the small laser. Actually, if anything, I'd probably see how much we could take the arm down. And throw another double heatsink in. So something like that seems okay. The third option is to do some sort of middle ground where you put like ERPPCs in the torsos because they're a little lighter, mediums in the arms. It would look something like, let me save this one real quick here. I suggest if you get a build that you like, you save it. And I just put what it is. And then, so if you wanted to do that, you drop that snub. You put an ERP here, an ERP here, and then probably, you know, since you got the other stuff for close in, boom. That's a little spicy, not gonna lie. So you'd probably, I was thinking I upgraded the missile launchers, but that would be difficult. That, and then the arms don't need to be, both don't need to be super beefy, because at this point you don't care about them so much. Something like that. You can't quite afford to get both SRM4s. At that point I think the SRM4s might be better, so I might go to ER smalls, because they're lighter. Boom. So there you go. There's another sort of alternate here you could try. You're mostly going to be sniping with the RPPCs, but you got some stuff if people get in close. You got a little more point, a little more tonnage for armor. But I think, honestly, I'm going to go with the snub build. It's a little different than what I'm playing. So, looks good. Ugh, expensive, but hey, we got the money for it. Now, next we're going to go Mech Lab skills. Because we've got a bunch of skill points, we're going to go... Since this is more of a close-in, I'm definitely going to go UAV. But I'm not going to go all the way. And we're also going to need this. And if you're wondering if I go the longer route here, actually I shouldn't. Because this has got missile things, so target decay isn't bad for the future. A lot of mechs that don't have any missile hardpoints, I'll go this way because target decay, while not worthless, isn't good. So let's use some skill points. We have so many. We could literally fully scale out all the mechs we have, which if you just want to play is not a bad idea. But we're trying to do some weird stuff here. So there we go. Looks good. Set your weapon groups. I'm actually going to do the... So that way I got this torso ones here, arm one here, and then SRMs on the thumb button. Alright, let's hit it. Remember, at least 5 matches with each build. And we'll see what we get. I'm not expecting success like we had Friday night. That was crazy success. It was super fun. Alrighty. Frozen City Night, so you don't have the Frozen City, all the swirly, Oh. See? There we go. I didn't even change over, did I? Haha! Thanks, Legionnaires. I'm a professional. I'll show you guys the build again afterwards. I went with the snub build over the other builds, so. Yeah, it is morning. I'm not sure who thought it was a good idea to stream first thing in the morning. Actually, I think that was actually my idea. Just let the roomie know I'm streaming. He's about to get home. He's had a bad night.
One. Good luck, have fun.
Don't recognize any of these people, but that's all good. And I'm still a cadet, and I can't speak on the comms, so let's remember that. It's really bothering me. I got to get to these 25 games. I think as soon as I get the 5 wins with this guy and then the 1 play with each of the other ones, I'm going to just burn through a bunch of games in, maybe off stream, since it's not going to be as exciting, in its Ballistic Mech to see if I can get that Mark II Bravo. And
Reactor online.
just get to my 25 games so that I can
Sensors
use
online.
comms. It's really
Weapons
hard
online.
to not use comms. I didn't
All
think so way
systems
back in the day.
online.
Now, oh my gosh. It is hard. Since I don't have comms, I have to try and stay with the team a little bit. I'm a little faster than these guys. I'm going to cover the Fafnir.
Target acquired.
Micro laser piranha on the field. Watch your back, guys.
New target acquired.
We got people who are good at spotting people. That's good. This king crab's kind of a pain. He's just back and forth. I'm going to stay third line, sort of. First line, second line, third line. Just so that I'm not
Target spotted.
getting in there until we're engaging, really.
That's the piranha.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Alright, there's some guys coming that side. I'm going to reinforce over there a little bit.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target acquired. New target acquired.
Just give that trebuchet something to think about.
Echo trebuchet.
New target acquired. Target
spotted.
acquired.
Bravo tank fighter center total.
I don't want to block the crab from backing up. We're all sort of the same spot, so it's time to spread out and see what we got coming over this side. Ah, there's
New
one.
target acquired.
Target spotted.
Warning incoming missile.
They're all ignoring this flank. It's going to be a problem.
New target acquired. Void.
Thanks.
Target destroyed.
No
New
problem.
target.
Alright, we're 5-0. This is going pretty well.
Nice.
Who's hitting me? I'm gonna push with the rest of the team because someone over there has got light gauze and is...
New target acquired.
Alright, you guys there. So here's sort of the thing. When things go too well, sometimes you just can't find a spot to go.
New target.
All you can do then is just do your best. Fuck it. We've hit fuck it. Run across.
Enemy at the back.
I'm just gonna come across.
Go, Mechwarrior.
I've got enough support from the side. Pause for a second, come across.
Damage. New target.
Alright, now we're gonna push again. I did kind of block that up for a second.
Destroyed.
Boom.
New target acquired.
Spotted.
Base is being captured. Destroyed.
There's only 2 left.
Base is being captured.
We've lost no one, so me and this other guy are going to go for the base, I think. We'll out base cap him.
Enemy base is being captured. Base is being captured. Enemy base is being captured. Enemy base is being captured.
Hurry up.
Base is being captured. Enemy base is being captured. Target acquired.
Well done. Well
There we
played.
go. Good game. Oh, so Captain Mizzy, here's this little story. I don't drink caffeine in the morning. I take a shower and usually I'm pretty good. So I didn't do a ton of damage, equals, but hey, W is a W, right? I actually have some nice local apple tea, which I guess does have some caffeine, so that'll help a little bit. I got big helper since I got some assists. I think that's 10 total assists. I forget what it is. But cadet bonus 9, almost 1 million. I mean, honestly, it's cadet bonuses since they changed these in the patch several months ago. They are really good. Dude, I don't drink a lot of caffeine anymore, Captain Mizzy. Trust me. In my youth, I had enough caffeine for the both of us. So, let's show here. Apologies, I wasn't showing off. Yeah, I did get a kill. Always happy to get a kill. My KDR did go down a little bit because I played those other 2 guys. I died once, so I'm probably at like 4 to 1, but that's fucking amazing. My average is 0.7 something. So, active events. I did click a couple of these. I've done the 80 match score, obviously. I got this one last time. This one was easy peasy, because don't think I'm going to get this one. This one's tough. It's like a lot of grinding. It might happen. This one, yeah, easy. Kill assists happen. Scouting rewards is the one I just got. Boom. 50 mech credit. Hey, mech credit's good. And then I got the flanking rewards. Looks like I just got a bunch of them too. So Boom. Hit and run awards. Hit and run awards I just got last time in the assault mechs, as funny as that was, because we're playing Polar Highlands, and you don't have to be the one running the hit and run. And as you see, I got the kill with the direwolf, and we're doing okay here. Missile damage is still a far cry from where we need to be, but that's easy peasy. This is the toughie. It's that. It's going to be tough. But in any case, to look at the other event, the one I'm actually going for, got that. We're going towards the 500 damage. We got 1,000 damage. We got 139. Hopefully we'll have that by the time we got 5 kills in it. Got the kill out of the way. Win 1 match. Oof. These might be a little difficult. Winning the standard. I'll have to do some builds for them, but... So there we go. We're doing okay there. Let's open that supply crate real quick here. Still common. It's going to be another Mark IV, some jump jets, a Clanus from... Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. I'll tell you how terrible it is. I'm going to sell both of those because I will never ever use them. You're putting 1 ton of Artemis on a half-ton launcher. Never worth it. Especially SRM2s don't spread that much. Not worth it. The regular Clanus SRM2, perfectly fine. Then equipment-wise, I have a Mark IV and a Mark 6. I have a 6-ton and a 7-ton. I am never going to use those. They're just not worth keeping. The engines, you never know. Until you get to a certain point, save engines. Especially 300 rating engines are like gold. They're good engines. You will use them. Mark III, might use the Mark III. That came out of a mech. So keep all that stuff. Keep all that. Not selling battle mechs. There you go. Let's get some skills in this boyo. For this boyo, I think I almost always go survival. I'm gonna keep to my standard. We'll start going down the survival tree. Boom. Let's do another game. Man, this apple tea is pretty good. So I'm really enjoying this. Like I said, I didn't do great that game, but I mean, 12-1, or I guess 11-1 in a win. There's only so much I could do, because sorry, it was hard finding a spot to fight, and sometimes it happens like that. If you're a brawler, close-in mech, sometimes it's hard to find a spot to fight from. You don't want to go give the enemy an easy kill, so you just got to be aggressive when you get the chance. I probably was a little too passive early. When it was 5-0, I should have started pushing in, because 5-0 is hard to come back. It's a snowball game. I've seen 5-0s come back from, if you do enough damage to the enemy in those 5, and while those 5 guys go down, you can do it, but it's not easy. I would say, honestly, 3-0 is the most you generally expect to come back from. You got a fair chance there, especially if you did some damage. But it all depends on that, and you can't tell. It's funny that I can't use comms, but I could take company or lance command, which is silly. I think cadet should be barred from that as well, but hey, it is what it is, right? All right. Oh, we're on the Oceanic servers. I haven't changed. That's a good point. Oceanic servers. That's why my ping's so high. 247. Not horrific. I mean, we're in the average. We've got a lot of guys with low pings on our side, which is I guess good, but
Reactor online.
that's something to look at in your
Sensors
options. If you're getting a lot of
Weapons
games, if you've got bad
online.
ping, like Legion of Snow, sometimes you've got a little higher
All
ping.
systems
You'll want to
nominal.
turn off Oceanic, because if you go in there, your ping is going to be silly. Oh, it's a Raven. I'm going to slow down and let these guys take the lead a little bit. I think these guys were in the last game.
Hello guys, hello.
I'm going to go across because everyone's over there. Not smart to be alone. I'm going to go behind here. You see all our guys are over here.
Target spotted.
Alpha on our right, Alpha.
You want to skew over, you don't want to stay a straight line with this unless you're ready to engage it. Alright, we're going to back off a little bit. So now we got some guys over there, great. We're spread.
Raven, can you see the Alpha? Where is it?
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Any of the center?
Holy crap, I ate it there.
Target
New
spotted.
target acquired.
Sorry. Affirmative.
So there's only a small window to shoot there.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Delta catapult is invisible. Thank you for the
New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired.
Target spotted.
Alright, we're sort of at a disadvantage. They took the top,
Stay away.
but they're a little bit... We're all a little split out.
Target
Okay.
spotted.
I can't push the top on myself, so I gotta go with the team.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target
This
spotted.
Marauder's gonna be a little bit of a pain because he's slower than me.
New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Again, too many guys in the way. I need to find my own place to engage from. That was a
Target
bad shot.
spotted.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
I'm gonna back off a little
New
bit.
target acquired.
Those missiles are not hitting well.
Assistance.
Each that guy, I think, or
New
two.
target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Target
I'm chasing now. I don't
Target
care.
spotted.
He's running, I'm chasing.
Good kill, guy. Delta 5,
Target spotted.
So everyone to
Destroyed.
I had the bloodlust there.
Yeah, thank you as well.
There we go. 385 is much better. Kill, 7 assists, a solo kill, KMDD. That's what we're talking about. Much better game. Granted, I did really go hog after that Timberwolf in the end there. I'm sorry, my throat's a little froggy apparently. That's 2 for 2. That's not bad. Freaking you guys didn't need to hear all that. Sorry. Alright. 2 more skill points. Get effect out of them both. Now, I don't think this is actually... I think it's going to turn out that these are not going to be necessary at all. Granted, I haven't really gotten into it, but I don't appear to be that hot. I could probably drop that and up something, but we'll keep it as it is for now. I'm not sure about the SRM2s either, because they ain't doing much, but hey. We'll keep it as it is for now. Again, we have to. We got 3 more games. So, feeling pretty good about that overall. I'm liking this one too. It's not quite as long range as the Thunderbolt, but it's still pretty good. So we're going to stream for about, hour and a half. We might go longer, since normally we do about 3 hours on Sunday morning, but we'll see what we're looking like here. I think I've fixed the problems I have towards the end of my stream. Turns out my antivirus, if you guys were catching me Monday, my antivirus was crashing things, which is no good. So I've uninstalled that and just using the standard Windows Defender, and I'm told that that's usually enough. I just stay off of silly websites, which is good. I don't really go too many there right now. So again, I'll say that for everyone on YouTube, thanks for watching as well. Anyone who donates while I'm streaming, or anyone who gets a subscription, or anyone who joins our Patreon and mentions Stryker Lyfe, I will put that money towards more fun and stuff for this. It'll be a pack. I'll put a poll up or listen to let you guys give suggestions for the pack on the stream or on YouTube. We're going to go some Solaris City, I think. Hopefully. No. We're going to choose Assault again. Not really in the mood for Conquest, but we might get it. I'm reasonably fast. I could do Conquest. Just not ideal. And Conquest on Grim Plexus is a thing. But we did not get that thing, so. Plus, hey, different maps. I'm feeling good about different maps. Still a little close in for this mech, so I think interesting. The good thing is we'll be able to build other things because we've got 2 more versions of these mechs to play with. So this is a 3rd game with this build, and overall game 9 on the account. Oh, game 9, 10, 11, because I played 2 other ones. So 14 more. Something like that. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, something like that. Pew, 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 pew. I've seen him a couple times. I don't...
Hey, new guy. Hey, guys.
New guy. I'm not new guy.
Hello.
Oh, he's new. Holy crap. 3 cadets.
Yep, stick together, good tip. With the R button you can mark enemies for other team members and stuff. And for yourself, of course, too.
When in doubt, hit B.
All right, there we go. I like that they're giving out some tips for the new players. I mean, not really a new player, but sure. What lance am I in? I'm in a lance of things that are faster than me. The Veagle might be the only thing I can keep up with.
Online. Sensors online. Weapons.
So I'm going to go
online.
find a larger lance and go play with them.
All systems nominal.
They got a good mix. The direction I'm going. Alright, he's going. Alright, he's doing his own thing. I'm not gonna go and... Sorry. Bam.
Where I'm the big slow Mac and Gamma 10, I would love if I would be not alone. In case there are a bunch of lights.
Affirmative. Thanks. Affirmative.
Target
spotted.
acquired.
Alpha Piranha, so watch your backs, guys.
Oh, the Lyfe, bro. I just pumped me, man.
Target
So
destroyed.
fucking
Oh, do it like that. That's okay, too.
pissed. Good shot.
Good first kill.
Yeah, then. Is your mum single?
Oh, yeah, you good single
Because I'm
mums.
just about to fuck her.
Yeah, we need full under mums.
I need your
Need
mum.
assistance.
Your mum right now, mate.
Affirmative.
Moving in.
Let's take top. They're on F6.
I'll be like your stepdaddy, man.
Rebecca, you're pretty alone back at H8 if some lights are going for you. Would be not so great.
True that. But they're in F6. I've already gouged a couple of them. Warming them up for you.
That's pretty great.
Help me, boys. Help me, boys.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Oh my lord, it's a missile, Kodiak. That's tragic.
New target
No, we're still
acquired.
getting it. Oh,
Target spotted.
So, geez, we're at the top end. That's where we've got most of our contacts.
New
at the moment.
target acquired.
They are some red boats at the back, but we can work them out later. As long as we get the kills, let's go.
up
Yeah,
top.
only the card.
Have a firing line.
Oh, I forgot to put consumables in this thing. I'm a dumbass.
Sorry.
Charlie. Get Charlie. He's loner. He needs to die. 8-7. I'm working on H with the LRMbo.
New target acquired.
That's not good.
New target acquired.
Yeah, they're trying to take it all with the hill.
Cover Hotel 6.
Fucking these guns should be doing something, man. I'm fucking short right now.
Target
New
spotted.
target acquired.
Rushman 2C, Mark.
New target acquired.
I gotta swing wide here because there's a bunch of guys coming
Oh,
in.
guys, we need to push up the M6 right now.
New target
I'm
acquired.
gonna push up there.
Target
New
spotted.
target acquired.
M6 that's on a rope. It's back.
Right arm. Major torso critical damage. Right leg critical damage. Right torso critical damage. Left arm destroyed. SRM destroyed. Destroyed. BBC destroyed. Heat sink destroyed.
Yeah, too many guys there. Not my best. Tanked a ton, but they were just sort of sitting there letting them do their thing.
New target
There
acquired.
you go, one down, boys.
New target acquired. Incoming missile. Warning incoming.
Nah, the other team's better.
Missile critical.
We're gonna lose this one.
Critical
Target
damage.
spotted.
Left leg critical damage. Right leg critical damage.
Yeah, this guy's one touch center.
Warning incoming missile.
Fucking trying all
New
right.
target acquired.
He's dead now.
Missile critical damage. Heat sink destroyed.
A battle fucking.
Yeah, exactly. Dead.
I'll go sit beside.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Yeah,
Die.
5-5. They can come back from this. They can
New
come back.
target acquired.
It's tough. Missiles.
Capping their base. So you guys want to
Missiles. There you go.
push it back?
see.
Just right now.
He shouldn't be chain firing those.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. Left torso critical damage. Warning incoming missile.
We're probably still going to lose this, but they're doing a good fight.
Warning
Need
incoming missile.
assistance.
Fire!
I need the boys on board.
He was in range. He could have fired those missiles.
Warning incoming missile.
Fire!
Medium
Fire!
Destroyed.
God.
Watch the crossfire. I'm coming out right now. Jolly.
Well, we're keeping it even, but I don't.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
We got some big boys left, which
New
is good,
target
but
acquired.
we need to kill these guys quick. Get advantages.
Target destroyed.
There you go.
New target acquired.
Nice. Nice work, catch that monster.
Yeah, I don't know if it was nice work. I put them on
Nice work. 3 left.
GD.
So there's an LRM boat left and there's Centurion left, guys.
Target acquired.
That's the LRM boat. You can take him easy enough. Watch out for the Centurion. Take him. He's weak.
Take the center.
Missiles.
Yeah, take it left. He's left.
The XL engine. He's
Take the arms down. Torsos.
That Cyclops, all LRM is dead.
Airstrike, UAV.
There you go.
Don't hit me.
I'm not kid.
Don't grab the LRM boat, man. He can't even
Override.
Target destroyed.
Override.
I'm impressed they put it. They took it. I thought they were gonna lose it, but hey, full point to them.
Used to kill hog and dog.
Yeah, I'm not surprised it went down. There's a lot of kills going on there. Close games tend to be harder to do. I don't feel terribly bad. I'm probably right on the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm in the bottom half. That's not a down arrow is not a surprise. But hey, it's another win. Can't argue with that, really. Got basic blue also. That's another color to play with. I like that they give out the basic colors with the cadet packs now, because that way you're not stuck with cadet green. And granted, this thing's pretty. And pretty. It stands out pretty much. Let's take a look, actually. First, Mech Lab. Remember I said I wasn't sure I needed the cool shots? I need the cool shots. So, let's put them in. They would have been helpful. Now, let's see what we can do. I'll leave those how they are. What's the third color? Where's the other one go? That's right, there is no third color. We're going to do that just to make it look a little different. Take a little sheen off the red, get a little bit of a purple tint. Dull it down a little bit without being too. Skills, I got 1 skill points. By 1. 1 more XP. And I would have had 1 more skill. That's funny. We'll take armor. Alright. So that was game 3. Alright. I am going to show you guys the build real quick. You guys can take a look at it while I use the restroom. So I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty, I am back. Again, there's my build. I'd like to upgrade the SRM launchers, but I don't have the 2 tons. I'd lose 2 heat sinks, and that would probably take me down to unacceptable levels in brawling. I need to remember the SRMs cycle really fast, and I need to fire them more often. So, let's hit another quick play. Yeah, we were almost too static that last battle. I think the couple that pushed probably helped at least distract the enemy long enough for everyone else to decide they had to push too. So what's going to happen is they were going to come around in mass and overwhelm whoever was sitting there, and then it becomes difficult. The only thing you do then is sort of ball up on the other side of the hill, but you're peeking their hill, letting their hill guys get it, and then when they come in, pull away from that side so that you're not peeking the guys in the hill anymore, so they're losing mechs and you've got all yours. I actually like pushing better though, because you can get down the side, you can make it so the guys in the hill don't have too much, but that map needs a little work because that one hill is like sniper's dream. You sit up there and fire. So, but they have Francois, their new map guy, working on stuff for maps. It'll take a little time, but pleased. It's not like a terrible map by any stretch. I just wish there was a way. I feel like it should all be skewed so it's not the center, so everyone doesn't just go there to fight. Because that's the problem, is you get a central point. People go there to fight. That's just inherently how the game works. I always find when we sort of nibble around the edges, the games are more interesting. I have done Crimson. Let's try Crimson Domination. Or Grim Plexus Domination. I feel like it's going to be one of the 2 of those. Yep. Ooh, boo. Double up on Grim. Not a bad map to double up on, but I was doing well. Oh, I haven't checked if I have the 1,000 damage requirement. I have a feeling I'm going to hit it, but we'll see. No point in looking until I got the 5 wins, right? Or since I'm in that 2 to 3 area per game until I get the 5 games done. I think it's a lot of the same of us playing back and forth here. I mean, there's some other names in here. Still no one I recognize, but that's good. That means there's a lot of people playing. And I'm not seeing as much of the higher guys because I can't see tier 2 guys. Tier 3 is the biggest I can see currently. So. I wonder if that guy's in a direwolf. Probably not. That'd be cliche. So this one, domination means we got to go to the center. So, but it's harder for them to stay on that hill and peek because
Sensors online.
They got to go to the center too.
Weapons online.
Or
All
if we've got the hill on our
nominal.
side, which I can't tell inherently.
Fleet command, coming in. Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
So normally I'd run right towards the center, but do we have a light? We have a bunch of lights.
Greetings, what's the plan?
Alright, we're on the other side. So that light's probably going to take it. I'm going to go support these assaults, I think. He's there. Alright, they're going to the hill. He's going in. Is this the same guy last time?
Target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Okay, now I'm in the circle. That guy's gonna need some support. And it might be dumb to go with him, but I'm a team guy. I don't like leaving guys alone.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Target destroyed.
Maybe two.
I'm gonna push around with these assaults a
Target
little bit.
spotted.
Trying to block them from behind. I mean, they're going to cause a lot of distraction and a lot of firepower.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
I'm backing off. I can't take assaults like that by myself.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Oh, I am way facing shit I shouldn't.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
I'm just taking the shots as they come. This is way more than I want to be facing.
New target acquired.
Okay, now we've repositioned. We're gonna go back in again and help some dudes. This guy's pushing. Is that a range for missiles?
Guys didn't have sense to lead out farther up.
New target acquired.
What the fuck is hitting me? Yeah, that guy snuck up on me. No support. Did pretty good damage-wise, but we're going to lose this game. 1 to 4 is tough to come back from. I guess I got to take losses sometimes, eh? That guy's half dead. But still. 1-5 is going to be tough. These fuckers are sitting back here
New target acquired.
while everyone's getting murdered up there. Yeah, this is a team fail. Like, I'm not going to point at any one person, but literally they're sitting back there not doing enough.
Acquired. Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile.
I'm not going to post that. That's rude. It's true, but it's rude. I mean, they just didn't do enough. Look at this. If you're not constantly firing with 3 PPCs, you need to be firing, or it's going to be a 12-1.
New target acquired. Warning, incoming.
It might be a 12-2. I think they can get this guy. There we go. It's going to be a 12-2. It might end up being 10-2 if they don't get back in the circle, but it's going to be functionally a 12-2. We should have enough support.
Warning, incoming missile. Warning, incoming missile. Left arm critical damage. Left torso critical damage.
12-3. I'll take 12-3. But not a good game.
Warning, incoming missile.
This poor adder is just shy of dead.
Hostiles are taking control of the target.
Equals, I'll take an equals for that. I mean, I feel like I did okay. I probably have the 1,000 damage now. 5 wins is going to take up more games. Let's take a look. So, game 12. Get some general skill points and get 125,000. C-bills is good. Not that C-bills is a problem right now. Let's take a look. Enough for one more skill. Let's get that real quick. Excuse me. I'm going to go here because that unlocks more effect. I like to get effect for my skill points. You know, if I get 4, I'll take these 4. But if you only get 1, you can go and get something good here. Loadout, we're good. What we're going to look at? We were going to look at this. Alright, yep, got something here. It is the 1,000 damage. I'm actually at 1,200. Boom. So, I see 500 damage in the general versions, and then a kill in each of the other ones, a win in each of the other ones, and 2 more wins in this boyo. That's not bad at all. And then I got to play the other 2, but that'll come with getting the other stuff. So, we got one more game at least where we can change this build, so let's go. Wherever we go, I want it to be domination. I don't want it to be here, though. God, come on, guys. Not Polar Highlands. Good. Polar Highlands is not good for this. Polar Highlands domination is acceptable, but barely. Any other fight in Polar Highlands is going to be just not bueno. Think about dropping the launchers from the Centaurus and just taking rockets, so I only got to fire them once, but I don't know. I don't do a lot with the SRMs as it is, so We're a little on the lighter side. Gargoyle's barely an assault. Cyclops. Sleipnir's a good assault. If this is assault, we might be okay. If this Legionnaires guy, if he's got an assault mech, then I think we'll be okay. Nope, he's playing a dragon. It's alright, we're a little light, we need to stick and move. I'd say that, but I'm still in cadet games. I can't use
online.
Hey Cookie Bandits, how's it going?
Weapons online.
I am playing more of the Stryker Lyfe.
All systems.
In fact, Legionnaires is actually in the drop with me in addition to being in the chat room.
Coming in. Capture the target
Even
area
more
and
funny,
engage any hostiles.
he's even in my Lance, which I find super humorous.
Strange world, eh, Stryker?
Target spotted. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Need assistance.
Enemy UAV in box 6.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
You really moved right past where I couldn't shoot him. That's okay. Trying to block this guy.
Target spotted.
But he is blocking me.
Affirmative.
New target acquired.
Alright, try and flank around. Those are PPCs, snub PPCs.
Target spotted.
The Stryker pack was very much about PPCs. Only problem is I am very short range, so I need to be really careful what I'm doing. I'm being pushed by a direwolf, which is not bueno. I'm a little more mobile than him.
Warning, incoming missile.
Luckily he can't easily get
New
across.
target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Yeah, I had a feeling I was going to eat some damage from him.
New target.
He's out of range. Fuck, I'm stuck. Okay, at least he's not coming there. The question is he...
Target spotted.
He's probably going to come up that ramp.
New target acquired.
Push, push, push.
Target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
They are very heavier than us. Any of these trades are not going to go. Are not going well for me, unfortunately.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
I'm not doing much damage to this guy.
Target spotted.
But I'm keeping him honest.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Fuck.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
I need that light to come and help us in a big way.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Alright, that light is pushing that guy.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted. Need assistance. Target spotted. Target
New
spotted.
target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Alright. Should be back now. Alright, so yeah, I think there's a lot of teamwork. I'm glad I mentioned that we needed to stick and move because we were very light. So, Cylon Raider, let me show you what I got. All I have literally is the Stryker pack. This is all I own. With the Grand Dragon in the regular and the S version. And then the Thunderbolt in the regular and the S version, the 10 SE. I will get other builds as I get the chance, but I need to skill one up before I'm permitted to buy another. I can get another free one, but I can't have more than 4 unskilled builds. So I'd have to get one of these to 91 skill points before I'm allowed to. And it's just supposed to be a challenge, fun to see how a new player could jump in with one of these packs. And A new player could jump in with these packs. I got good money. It was everything good. Yeah, Legionnaires, I'm all for the teamwork. Sacrificing yourself for the greater good is, in my opinion, always good. So I believe that was, let's double check here. I think that was game 5. I should have 4 wins because I did one L there, unfortunately, but yep. 4 wins. Yeah. So 1 more, we got that. So we'll be playing that again. But we can change it now if we want to. I'm not sure about these SRM2s. They're not doing anything. I got an idea. It's heresy, but it's an idea. First, let's get my skills. So I'm good in the brawl. We know that, right? I just can't do anything from range. So, in pure heresy... Oh, I don't have enough for that. I was thinking putting 2 LRM5s in there, but I would need another ton. Which I don't know where I would get. So that's a problem. I mean, I can get tonnage, but I just put rocket launchers in for the one-time use. And then... I mean, sure, I can do this. Hold on. Oh, it's a 3. I could buy one. We'll do this, just for something different. Yeah, I have some rocket mechs. This is... I think this is better because, honestly, I'm not using them too often. I'm sticking at middle range where the snubs are still useful, but they're not, so... Let's go here. No. Oh, yeah. Yes, alright, you got way more than me. So this is a new build. My main account has many more mechs than this. This is just a for fun, show some new people build. But I'm just trying out some stuff. I'm liking the snubs. I actually kind of like the idea of doing another one with the ERs for actual long range. Oh, that's a bold move, Legionnaires, too. I'd probably go the other ones because you're getting 30% extra C-bills, so... Yeah, don't worry about those people in my hobby. They're crazy. I mean, some people take this too seriously. If you're bad, it doesn't matter. Just play. Have fun. Again, as I always say, fuck those guys. So, we got this in. It shows I'm hotter, but it's not really. And my my favorite trick for those of you who are new is to go into the testing grounds to set make sure your weapon groups are set up right, where you need to chain fire them, and also just make sure what your alpha strike is. You know? So if I alpha strike everything, 40% heat. No worries. So there we go. And the regular PPCs are not much. I can fire them for days. It's all good. Oh, the Mad Cat, the Mad Cat Mark II, the Timberwolf. Make sure you check in the events, because you're going to get free stuff out of the events. It'll take some time. You probably don't have some, you know, but check out these 2 events. One's got 8 days. Try and get what you can for that. It's just because free stuff is free stuff. What they're doing to the game is making it amazing to play for free. Like, very pleased with how it's going for play for free. Okay, skills I can get. Nope, skills are good. Alright, let's hit a quick play. Oh yeah, so he means the Timberwolf. He's talking about the Timberwolf. He's talking in Near Sphere speak. Actually here. Oh, I've got the screen share. Let's go. So, he is not... This is not what he's talking about. He's not talking about these boyos. He is talking about these boyos who have very versatile builds. No, build up some money, see what you like to play, then get what you want. And yes, Timberwolves, they're not quite as maneuverable as they used to be, but that's probably going to change. But I would suggest, without any other input, if you're going to purchase a mech, try and purchase an Omni mech. They're really expensive, but and those are the clan mechs. Let me show you what they look like. They have these, right? They have these pods, and you can change them out. So you can go like, I don't need missiles and ballistic. You pull this pod off like that, and then you go, I need a new right torso pod. Go up, look, right torso. Oh, here we go. 1 energy. I mean, this one's actually pretty much what you had. Timberwolf is always going to have missiles there, but I want 2 missiles there. Boom, 2 missiles. Job's a good one. So I like those. In fact, Timberwolf Prime's a good one because it's got a center torso mount. I mean, sure, you can put a medium laser there, but for these Omni mechs, I like to, and you can do this to see where their hard points are inherently. This is a good one, the Timberwolf C, because it's got an energy hard point in center torso. You can't change out the center torso. That's the core of the mech. So that'd be a good one to pull. The A would also be good. It also has a center torso mount. And they get some okay quirks. And then you'll lose quirks and gain quirks as you change pods. Generally speaking, let's show that real quick here. When you mouse over this, it'll show you if there's 8-piece Omnipod bonus. That is what you get for having that set of Omnipods. If you take one out and put a different one in that's not part of this set, you'll lose all those bonuses. But sometimes individual Omnipods have bonus. I don't know if they have any to do. Okay, here we go. So this Omnipod right here has all these quirks. The missile cooldown, the missile velocity, torso yaw speed, XL, decel, torso yaw angle. Has all those abilities. And then on top of that, you'll also get that 8-piece Omnipod bonus. So it's pretty good. You know, you'll look at that. That one only does that. That only applies to the 8. It's easy to tell. Usually if there's less in it, you're more likely to get something out of it. And they're going to redesign this a little bit too. But yes, I agree. Timberwolves are actually probably pretty good for any build. They're a very versatile mech. Yeah, I would say as far as heavies go, they probably have the overall best because it's got a big engine in it, so it's fast. It can hold the most weapons of them. Yeah. So, home. Actual home. Alright, boom. Let's see if I can get one more W. Yeah, skill points are tough. They're probably going to change that, but it's a bit out there because it's going to be complicated. Literally just take a second, look at them, and actually, I can go through. I'll go through after. Actually, fuck. We're not in a match. Let's go through it now. I'm in no real hurry for this. So let's go. Mech Lab. Skills. So skill points. On the core, all the categories are what they say. Firepower is going to affect your weapons. Survival is going to just up your armor. Mobility is going to make you more mobile. Jump jets are terrible. Not the jump jets are terrible. The jump jet tree is terrible. I would never suggest it. And most mechs can. Operations is a lot of weird stuff. Mostly it's for heat management. But it's got some little other stuff like improved gyros so that cockpit doesn't shake as much when they're shooting you. Sensors is a must. I suggest at least this for sensors tree. 60% radar deprivation. It says these are the 3 nodes you're looking for. Because that means when you go behind cover, they lose locks quicker. And then auxiliary is mostly just for your consumables. I like to go down this middle part if my mech is hot, because it immediately gives me 2 cool shots and good effect from them. If your mech, when you play it, is not hot, you will not need this. You could go and go arty strikes. You could go over here and go for UAVs for scouting. But you just need to go through and figure it out. Survival is usually good for just about anything that's not a light. And even some of them. And you just go through and pull. You stay from AMS modes unless you got AMS. Well, so there is no main tree. There are lots of trees. There's a firepower tree, a survival tree, mobility, jump jets, operations, sensors, auxiliary. It all depends on what you need. Mostly, you're going to go I see plenty of mechs that just have firepower, survival, and auxiliary. And the firepower is good to note is you can see them here. Little green here, that means it's a missile node. There. One here, one there. So those nodes are the missile nodes. They affect missiles. Then the purple ones, boom, 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 and boom, affect your ballistic weapons. But you don't need them all because the enhanced UAC, ultra autocannon and rapid autocannon nodes are only good for those two weapons, and the LBX spread nodes are only good for those weapons. Same with the Gauss charge, only good for Gausses. Now the magazine capacities are only good for any of them. And then these 4 nodes are basically the laser nodes. They lower laser duration. There's 2 other nodes. There's Flamer here and Flamer here if you're using Flamers, but I suggest not. Those are more advanced. And the things to remember is that yeah, the first auxiliary skill node, this one here, this is the value node, they call it, because it just gives you an extra consumable. Whatever you're doing, it's usually a good investment at one point. Listen to Big Knight also. Big Knight and Silent Raider both know what they're talking about. They've been around for a while. Most of these nodes work for anything. Cooldown doesn't work if you have a rapid fire autocannon because it just chugs. And then velocity doesn't work for lasers. Those are the things you need to keep in mind. On my main account, I have a much more stuff, but like I said, I'm doing this. Let me see if I can get this last win real quick, and then I can pop over and show you stuff on the other account if I need to. Looks way different when you have everything there. I could have some I could unskill and show you what I'm doing. Getting more drinks in. I'm sad because I forgot to get orange juice last night, so I'm out of orange juice. My normal morning go-to. By the way, good morning, Big Knight, or good afternoon, I think, where you are. Been enjoying this, been doing pretty well with this. This has been definitely a hoot. I don't think the Grand Dragon is quite as good as the Thunderbolt, but I think the better players at MWO have already come to that. I'm going to go with Forest Colony because I'd rather play that. But we're going to end up on Grim again. Oh! Maybe Crimson? I would just like not Grim again. I played 2 games on Grim. I'd like to get a better variety. There you go. Domination Crimson straight. Snub should be good here. And then I've got rocket launchers now rather than the SRM-2s. I don't think I was brawling long enough for the SRM-2s to really be worth it. And honestly, I think I probably shouldn't be using snubs. I'm probably going to, when I take the general, the non-version out, I might actually switch that one to ER Peeps. I think that's better. I don't want to go heavy Peeps because I don't like being... I mean, a mech this size, I don't like the 90 meter minimum range. Speaking. I do have mechs that have them that are approximately the size, but they have more backup weapons. So. And the good thing, my hobby, is also that you get a lot of skill points now to general skill points, so you could skill it up. Like I said earlier in the thing, I could skill up all 4 of these mechs fully with just the general skill points I've gotten from buying them, because there's a really good deal right now, and from various rewards. But I don't want to do that. I actually like the scaling up a mech at a point. Because you'll get some mechs you start off, you're like, oh, this is not that good. And then you get to the end, and you're like, holy crap, this is really good. Or, hey, this played a lot better than I thought. We seem middling tonnage.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Fleet Command, coming in. Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
since I'm in the advanced point and I'm reasonably fast, I feel like I gotta make a run for the the zone so that we don't start losing it to one of their fast mechs. We don't appear to have any lights. Interesting. It's okay if we lose a couple seconds here. That won't be a big deal. We still want it to go down too far. It affects your later fighting ability. Oh, we do have a light. He's doing his job too. I'm gonna come in the tunnel then if he's gonna go there. That's mostly the wall, but it's energy, who cares?
Target spotted.
Alright, I don't see anyone in the tunnel right now. I'm going to pull out because I don't want to face it alone even if there were.
Target acquired.
Now I'm firing by sensors. There could be something in the way. There is a rock.
Target acquired.
Alright, I'm going to move over this way.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
There's somebody. Fuck that guy. I think I missed that. I'm so terrible.
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted. Need assistance.
I need to go out and help this guy. I can't sit there and not fire.
New target acquired.
So he's going to target me. That's fine. Just going to rock back and forth. That was a terrible shot.
Targets.
Take what I can.
Target destroyed.
Find out who the fuck's shooting me. Murder them.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Alright, I'm gonna move.
Right torso critical damage. Heat sink destroyed. Critical. New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Jesus Christ, it's like thunderbolts everywhere.
New target acquired. Override engaged. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Doing what I can. The guy that taking a little more of the heat of me than me. We're 9-1. This is probably going to be a W for us.
New target acquired.
Fuck him. Let's push him. He's
Destroyed.
dead. We're pushing and murdering the last ones now.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Command is happy to hear of your success and achievements.
There's a good game. Very pleased with that. We peaked well. The rocket seemed like a good advantage. I got a kill, 7 assists, KMDD, 534 is probably, that is probably my personal best in that, so let's post that somewhere. So there is win number 5. Pleased, please, please, please this punch. Supply cache, 775,000 C-bills. These cadet bonuses are actually pretty solid. Like, you'd laugh at supply caches, but having just a decal or something there is super fun. It's just something you can do to your mechs to make it a little more characterful. And if you roll those dice and get one of the really cool ones, then you're even better. But first, let us get our skill point. Let's do armor. Alright. Now, let's go to home. Let's go to inventory. Ooh, an uncommon one. This should be a little more interesting. Mark II is a good targeting computer. I just bought one. LRM-10's fine. Large laser's good. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. Alright, let us see. I'm sure I've got something to click on here. I do indeed. Boom! Another mech bay. Which doesn't help this account as much, but still, it's all good. So now I just need to play a match in each of the other two and get 500 damage with them. And a killer KMDD. And preferably a win. So that is good progress for that. What I am going to do, though, is I'm actually going to... I'm going to log out. So I can log back in with my other account. So I can show my hobby some more skill point type stuff. Because generally, with this particular playthrough, I only go about an hour and a half or so to keep the YouTube videos watchable. So we're probably good with that. I might do some more Stryker Lyfe tonight. I might just play some and just try and grind through some of that damage. But I want to make sure you guys, maybe Tuesday night. Monday night I'm going to keep the standard group drops and stuff with the crew. But Tuesday night I might jump on and finish up the Stryker. So let's see. Let me select a mech so I can give you an idea. Let me get to one I've already skilled up all the way. It's probably best. So I'm not... I'm going to take something like this crap. I'm going to skills. And I'm going to respec skill tree. Just to show you what you do with it. So what you want to do is you want to look at the loadout. I've got only energy weapons and AMS. And you want to look at your quirks. The inherent quirks are structure quirks. You're going to want to enhance those. And energy range. So, boom. Yeah, I've got too many consumables. So, skills. So with a mech like this, you definitely want to go and get all the skeletal density you can. So, boom. I have AMS, might as well take that. Skeletal density, boom, boom. Alright. So there's all the basic. You'd want that one too. You'd take the armor because you always take the armor if you can. Shock absorber's not important, but it gets you to those 2 armor nodes, so it's good. So this is exactly what I had. As you see, I got all the skeletal density I could. I skipped 2 armor hardenings just because I would have to use... It'd take 4 nodes to get to them. I might take them. I got enough experience to. And then auxiliary tree. It's a bit spicy. I'm a bit more scouty, so I'm actually going to go down the UAV. Boom. So that gets me my cool shots and both of those. So we can do this. Cool shot, UAV. And then you want to go into firepower. If you're playing lasers, you want to get down to laser duration nodes. So I'm going to go... And laser builds tend to look a lot like Space Invaders. Boom. Got to the one. Got to the other. I did some stupid shit over here to get to this other one. Because it probably should just be this. Boom. Cooldown, heat gen, heat gen, heat gen. You want to take cooldown and heat gen whenever you can, with, especially with the lasers I have. Cooldown, boom, boom. So that's all pretty good. I left 2 heat gens out. Might not be necessary. We'll see. So that's all that. You can go down. There's some cooldown here. There's a heat gen here. Again, there's 2 here. If anything, you would go take these again. And then, you know, I'm going to buy this because I have a ton of... This is my first crab, or second crab, and I've got a ton with it, so... So this is as it stands with just those. So I'm going to testing ground and show you sort of an idea of what you want to look for to see if the mech's too hot or not. And you'll get it through play as much as anything, but you can get it ahead of time in the testing grounds. Especially useful if you're going to use general skill points or something. If you're going while you play, you're taking stuff and you're like, yeah, I could use that. I've seen a need for that. So, boom. So boom.
Target acquired.
Oh, shit.
Target destroyed.
Boom. So I killed it. Heat's pretty good. Not going down super fast. You see that, though? It's going down, going a little slow. Now, this is a hot map, but, that's one of the things you want to look for. Like, okay. Check for a pulse. That's a joke. Actually, if you're in-game and you see something standing still, not falling over, you'll want to check for a pulse. And just go like, if it flashes red, he's still alive. Keep shooting him.
Target acquired.
So boom. Commander hitboxes are funny, insane.
Target destroyed.
So you notice that
Critical.
got you hot. Pretty hot. So you're like, maybe I do need some more heat gen
Target
nodes.
acquired.
These two are, since they're really
Heat level
close,
critical.
they give you the best idea.
Heat level critical.
Boom. So that took all your heat. And your stick riding the line. So, it's one where maybe you need to go into that. So let me show you what it looks like with those nodes. And it's good because I already have the nodes. I just need to skill them up. So. And you'll get used to it as you play the mechs. You'll go like, I don't need that much. Also, I'm going to look at, I have 2 extra double heat sinks, so the cool run increases your heat dissipation value, and if you have more heat sinks, it's more effective. So, speed retention keeps your speed if you lose a leg. Generally, only lights would take that, I think. Boom and boom. Well, I've got a bunch of skill points left, but let's show you how this works. What cost me skill points? I had those. Oh, it's because I'm on the... Okay, no worries. I haven't applied the changes yet, that's why it's there. So, let's show you what this looks like. And I like to test on the same map, and the ones you want to test on for heat are Terra Therma, Tourmaline Desert, Caustic Valley, or Vitric Forge. Whichever one you like. They're all hotter maps, though Caustic is mostly hot in the caldera in the middle. Tourmaline's a good one to do, because it's hot everywhere. It's a fucking desert. Or Terra Therma, but Terra Therma is harder to see. Just so you get an idea what it looks like. Because that's all you're looking for. You're looking for an idea of how you're going to perform.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Boom. So it didn't get nearly as high. And that's actually false. It actually got just as high. It just I have more heat scale available. And if you notice, it's going down much faster. You'll probably notice here. I like check for a pulse. But this is what I like to do.
Target acquired.
I'm going to spread it around a little bit because I could burn through a center torso pretty easy if I wanted to. And then...
Target destroyed.
Boom, then we'll go over here real quick.
Acquired.
You notice how we're not nearly as high? I even think it took overall just as many shots, if not a little bit more. And it's going down faster.
Heat level critical.
So now I'm at heat level. Boom.
Heat level critical.
But you notice it's managing it much better with just firing the minimum. That's me being inefficient. But, boom. It's already down below, so...
Heat level critical.
Also, I'm damage transferring poorly. This guy's just being a bitch now. So that's a good note. I'm shooting the side torso and the damage is transferring and you're losing a lot of damage there.
Target destroyed.
If you just shoot the back, it'll go. So, there's sort of an idea. You saw how much faster that heat scale goes down for that. So that's the kind of thing you think of. Like, oh, you know, if I'm... Especially with longer cooldown weapons, that's much more important. But even with the short cooldown weapons, it's helpful. Because honestly, you're not going to be firing constantly. You're going to pull to cover or something. So let's go to skills. Apparently I didn't take a lot of skill points. Did I have mobility? No? Because I got 12 left, and I did not take 12 here. Huh. Oh, I probably had already all... Oh, no? I don't even know. Was I not... Oh. See? Pay attention, John. There you go, see? So that's the thing you look at, too. All you can get is 3 more skills. So is one more heat containment worth it? Or do you go over here and... 1, 2, 3. You won't even get to heat gen there, so... It's obviously not worth it over here now. With the change. Not really worth it here because you'll get... You don't have 4 for that. So I'm actually going to do something here. That's not helping me, so I'm going to do those and buy those 2 skill points. And then 2 more. Honestly, probably going to be the most helpful is there. Boom. We'll apply all our changes. We're good. And you notice I've got more nodes unlocked that I'm using, and that's fine, especially if you change the build a bit. So there's a little tutorial on a little bit of skill tree action. And there's some you're going to want mobility for. You just... It is what it is, you know? And it could be any size. Like my Corsair here. only need certain things. And when you look at his skills, I have mobility nodes unlocked. So I had this whole side over here unlocked. You know, it's not a bad idea. I actually ended up backing them out and taking some of the tonnage and actually upping my engine a little bit. So I got the same speed, not quite the same mobility, but you can do that. It all depends on what you want to do. You know, if you see, I got half the tree here because I got laser. I could get this last one, but is it really worth it? And I've got magazine capacity and the 2 UAC ones. Again, I've got these unlocked, but no space for them. Because I put a lot into operations. I actually only have 3 extra heat sinks, so it might even be more worth it. Ooh. Just as an idea, to drop the operations and go over and see what you can do with heat gen. It's like, boom. Heat gen, heat gen, heat gen. Not bad. There's another heat gen. Cooldown heat gen. Let's see what you can do. One. I mean, that seems better in general, right? What do I got left? 5. Boom. So you could do that. And since I'm not using... Oh, I need 20, huh? Luckily, this is my most played mech by a country mile. So, boom. So now we got a whole new tree. And if you change weapons, you can change your tree how you want. But now you got a much more cooldown everything. Which is good because this is a very alpha-y build because you've got the 2 UACs which are going to double tap. So it says on 1.55, but I'm generating that 3.5 minus 0.367, so 3.15 heat twice. Timberwolf, I like the Timberwolf. I have not played it a lot yet. It is on my list. I have one. I had pretty standard build. The cool thing is there's so many, you got enough missile options you can choose. Do I want LRMs, do I want ATMs, do I want SRMs? ER mediums got better, so this build probably got a lot better with the most recent patch too. Not too many skills in it. I played it for the hero event. You see I'm working on laser stuff, and then mag cap, and probably LBX spread at some point. I got the sensors because need that, and then double cool shot for when it gets hot. It's just a lot of stuff you can go in there with, you know? So, what are we going to do? Yeah, it's going to go like that in chunks, Legionnaires. You're going to get maps you don't want to see, you do want to see, what have you. So, we're out of that. Let us... We're going to log out of my main account here. And we'll log back into the other one. Oops. Because we need to figure out what builds we're going to do for the other two, because we got to play them. At least long enough to get 500 damage, and a kill, KMDD, and a win. So let's do it. Don't skimp. You know, the idea is like, oh, you only got to play for one, let's skimp. No, I'm going to eventually have to skill these up if I want to buy more mechs. So let's go all in on them. I think, and maybe Big Knight will agree, I'm going to take the 10 SC here, and I'm going to do Ninja's build with it. I'm pretty sure that goes away too. So, that involves stealth armor. Apparently he doesn't like it. Ooh. Probably lose a heat sink. I don't remember what his build is. I'm building off memory. Ammo. 1-ton ammo is plenty. Oof. Oof. To space. Yikey yikes. We're going to want a light engine. We're going to go up to 300, I think. Because it's going to be easier to do everything like that. It might even be higher than that. Oh, Big Knight, you're not a fan of his stealth It seems fun. Boom. Boom. We got some slots. We need to get some armor here, a little bit there. Yeah, sure. We got something illegal in here. I'll have to see what it is. Red exclamation point for something. Weird. I don't know what it could be. Oh, I do know what it could be. There you go. That's what the red exclamation point is. Alright, we're still good. Not going to put anything else on that arm. So there we go. We will put the jump jets back in. We've got the space. Barely. And I guess we're putting the rest in engine, huh? Well, that's the max engine size. How the hell's he fit all this, Big Knight? I guess we drop endo steel? And then you don't have any space issues. Another double heatsink here. Oof. You know what? I've got it over here. Let me take a look at build info real quick. Oh, he went to only 2 jump jets. Oh, he's got a giant honking targeting computer in this thing. That's where the difference is. Giant honking targeting computer. I'm not putting a giant honking targeting computer in here. That's crazy talk. I'd like to fit a... AMS. I'm not going to skip leg day. What do I need tonnage for? I got a ton and a half. I don't even know what to do with it. So... ton and a half, not sure what to do with it. We're going to take another half ton of MRM-10 ammo. It seems silly, but... God, that's unnecessary. That's probably really unnecessary. Yeah, that's really unnecessary. This is 34 shots. If I go past 34 shots, we're having a heck of a game. Tell you what, I gotta use the restroom again real quick. I mean, think about it. Yeah, so I'm not sure here. Thanks, Big Knight. You can't quite do what you want. Stealth, lose the endo steel. Yeah, mediums. I mean, you can. There's plenty of things you can do. You've got space to do things. Oh, they go in the arm. Dummy. I could put a. I could move the engine the wrong way. That helps as well. Boom. I feel like that changed. Oh, because I did that. Okay. Okay, there we go. Brain. Let's see here. But yeah, no, you can't do 4 large and 2 ER mediums because you only have this many slots. So I was looking to see large pulses. You'd have to lose a lot to get large pulses, though. I think the best bet is to probably just put in a Mark 1 targeting computer and up the armor and eat it. And call that a build. So we'll think about that. So we're not going to play any more of this today. I'm about ready to call it a day, but we'll get some builds ready. Alright, so those are both viable builds. Now, let's go to the dragon. I think on this thing I definitely want to go with the double ERP. I was really wishing I had it on one of those games earlier, so. Well, first off, we're going to need to go double heat sinks. There's no question about that. Engine's actually at a really good size. We can go with endo steel. I just want to see what you end up with, and if I have to... I might be able to be one of Big Knight's favorites and just go with the standard engine, but I think the light's going to be really good. Because you can kind of get ready for Brawly if you take the light. So now we're pretty spicy, but we got tons to play with now. Plus there's some wet. We probably need to get some armor here. Wrong way, John. So actually, Big Knight, I think they'd be better to take 3 larges and then 2 ER mids. I think that's going to fit the tonnage better. You could do 4 larges in this thing. I actually played around with it. You can easily just do large, 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 large. But, I mean, obviously you can because you could put 2 heavy peeps in it. So we're going to go the other way rather than see what we get from doing this. I could do LRM with the RPPCs. This is not a bad idea. Now, I was watching TTB and he had a good idea about this, and I'll show you on the camo spec. You can get this arm down a little bit. It doesn't block. It blocks a little bit. This one's much more chonky. Blocks a bunch more, so you want it a little heavier. Let's see what the LRM-10 looks like, shall we? Because it's not a bad idea. I own one. Oh, hold on. Good lord. I hit XL. Almost fucked that up. Yeah, I think the LRM-10 is going to be too heavy. I think if I did XL and I wouldn't XL this thing, I think that would be better, but with the ammo, I think it's going to be too much. Little brawly, probably fine just firing those, but this is one I would definitely want to enter the testing ground to see first. You want to see how hot it is before you go. I want to fit 3 regular peeps on it, but then if you get pushed, you're dead. Also might go down to... Oops. Not too hot, but not really sustained.
Target acquired.
Yeah.
Heat level critical.
You get about 4 alphas, I think. This might be another one where it's better to, really, hail boop? Alright. Boom, head that way. There's Bumblebee, right? Oh, his light came off. That's not good. That's alright. Boom. It's because it has to come out and flip down. And that'll come out and flip down. Boom, boom. Bumblebee! Hold on, there we go. How's that? Bumblebee! You and your Transformers. Alright. So, Alpha, boom! 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the 4th one shuts me down, so it's a bit too hot. That being said, it is a longer range mech. We could strip the arms and the medium lasers for heat sinks. Oh, Cookie, good to see you are watching the movies. That's super cool. Yeah, we like to promote, you know, quote-unquote bad movies. We could probably go down to a 280. Double and double and double. Think. I mean, that's 24 shots, so I'd do 1.5, I think. And honestly, you can still fit the mediums, but I would probably go with regular mediums now. Just for the heat. Oh, top 10 bad but good need to watch list for homework? Yeah, it's called Ninja Batman. If we go back to the other days with our previous podcast, Painting Fun with John, just still on, but complicated. We would also put the Turkish Star Wars in there. Turkish Star Wars is usually on YouTube. The Man Who Saved the Universe, the Man Who Saved the World. It's a thing. No, most of the really bad movies are like bad, don't watch ever. I'm talking like fucking, you know, Cats, don't Don't. Atlantic Rim. Just don't. Hell no. Don't. It's just terrible. Yeah, most ones that get that bad of a rating don't want to. Like, I watched Jesus Christ Vampire Slayer, and it was fuck awful. Like, don't watch that. Blubberella, which is like fucking the guy who makes all the shitty movies for the German guy, all the shitty video game movies made it, and it was, he did it at the same time he was doing like one of the Blood Rain movies, and it was terrible. Like, it's the same cast for a lot of it, but it's just, oh, U-Bowl, exactly, U-Bowl. It was terrible. Oh my god, I would never, ever, ever suggest it.
Target acquired. Level critical.
So you're getting a little more out of it,
Target destroyed.
even with the launcher in there too. That's not bad. Probably a good call, Big Knight. 2 5s? Sure. Also, it's even more efficient use of tonnage, and I could probably fit another heat sink in somewhere, which would not hurt at all. So. Yeah, I mean, it's most of the bad but you need to see it movies I actually call good movies. You know, stuff like Flash Gordon. People be like, oh, that's bad. No, Flash Gordon's fucking awesome. Boom and boom. Postal. I remember that. I don't think I've seen it. I think I saw the trailers and I was pretty sure that it was going to be a train wreck, and I didn't. Yes, exactly, Miyabi. He is terrible. There you go. This might be the final form. Let's take a look real quick. And again, I can't stress... No, I think the lasers are necessary for people getting close. You're not going to do much with those. You don't have a lot of space left for any more heat sinks. So... Yeah, In the Name of the King was a movie I wanted to see it because, I mean, Burt Reynolds is the king and then Jason Statham, but then I'm like, no, I don't think this is going to be good. Oh.
Target acquired.
Oh my god.
Critical.
That missile cooldown, yo. Paycheck. Paycheck was enjoyable. Not good, but enjoyable. Oh, so bad you gotta watch it. Face Off. John Woo. That movie is hee 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 hee. Well, Diablo has a storyline, but it'd be tough to do. Someone would have to really put work into that one. We're gonna save this. This is the build. Yeah, and it goes to show you, Mabby, that just a great cast doesn't bring a movie up. Things are so bad they're good. Street Fighter. The first Street Fighter movie is Jean-Claude Van Damme. Raul Julia's fucking putting his soul into that movie, and it's awesome. And that's another one where it has a cast, and you're like, how did this end up shit? I mean, it's because they were trying a weird thing. Technically, the first Mortal Kombat movie is kind of like that, too, because it doesn't hold up very well if you don't have any... if you're not attached to that movie at all, yikey yikes. Alright, so let's see here. Flag. Keeping the fucking flag. Let's check what colors we got. Owned. Alright, well. I believe it's going to be purple and pink. I think actually the other way around. So my roomie saw the new Mortal Kombat and said it was not good. So let's see what else we can do. No. See, you could do this paint scheme, but other people have said it was good. My roomie said it was not good. You can do this paint scheme, but this paint seems kind of boring, right? Cookie Madness, I will not watch anything. I have standards. They're low. So bad they're good. The sequels to Death Race. So they did Death Race with Jason Statham. They did at least 2 sequels. The sequels were not good, but enjoyable. Alright, we're going to be pink. Pink Dragon. Why not? I think I'm going to do the basic blue there. Now, my bolt-on color. Oh, you can't change the flag. That is sad. You can't change the flag color. Alright. Well. Nope. Damn. Alright. Coming off then. It totally detracts from the color. Can't take it. Yeah, Death Race is enjoyable. I mean, that's a Jason Statham special. He's actually bringing it with that. We will change this paint scheme eventually, but for now we're going to Pink Dragon. What do we own for decals? Remember to go to all. Hold on. We're going to be silly here. We'll put a laser warning right in the front there, because that's funny. Oh, feeling on the Riddick movies with Vin Diesel. The first Pitch Black is fucking great. The Chronicles of Riddick is interesting, but man, they were really going... If you're not on board with the world building and everything they're doing, it is a weird thing. But I do... Oh, I fucked that up, didn't I? Oh, well, that's fine. We'll fix it. There, and then the third one is kind of a remake of the first one and shows the problem with Vin Diesel in a lot of movies nowadays. There we go. And the problem is Vin Diesel is starting to become the least impressive portion of Vin Diesel movies. There we go. That's the most work I've put into a mech that has not done anything yet. But it's funny. Pitch Black is the top 10 for me. Yeah, that's really good. He's done a great job in that movie. Yep. Vin Diesel was in the first Fast and Furious and Cole Hauser in the second. And that's another one that sort of shows it, like, Vin Diesel is not as amusing in the Fast and Furious as The Rock and Jason Statham anymore. The Rock and Jason Statham, I think, carry that a bit more. It's almost because, like, he's becoming, you know, too big for his own britches. The Triple X movie, the third one, is a perfect example of that. I really like the concept of it. I overall like the movie. But I feel like Vin Diesel is the worst part of the movie. Like, the teams coming together was super good. And then you Vin Diesel, you're like, Vin, you're not right for this movie, I don't think. Man, I wish I had the right colors to make this mech look amazing. I need a white for these things, and I need, like, something to match the Stryker flag. Some tans and dark browns, but we're not going to... So I've only got 250 mech credit. I ain't spending mech credit on that. You gots to be crazy. Now, since we've done this build, we're going to do the same thing we do with the other builds. But I went for this because A, it can have LRMs, and B, it has LRMs. Yeah, Old Man CGI skiing was terrible. The rest of the movie, really enjoyable. The international cast, super fun. Really enjoyed it. And honestly, I really feel like Vin Diesel was the worst part of that. Even Ice Cube was way better at that. He knew exactly what movie this was and brought the right character to that movie. So there we go. We got some skills on this. Let's apply them before I forget. Man. Yeah, I heard that also. I heard it from The Rock, who's a professional, and I love watching The Rock in movies. Like, honestly, when they had Vin Diesel being the bad guy in the last Fast and the Furious movie, super enjoyed the parts without Vin Diesel. It's too much of a focus on him. It used to be a little more generic, but I'll still watch any Fast and Furious movie. So Legionnaires, well, I'm out for the morning. I got the damage and the win, but I still can't get the kill on the Thunderbolt. Sometimes it's tough, man. Like, that's why I was so surprised that my KDR was 7 for Friday night, because generally I'm at like 0.7. I don't get a lot of kills. I'm a team guy, but they were coming. What can you say? Yeah, I got to go and do other stuff too here. I'll be closing down in a minute, but we got good conversation going, and I'm not going to stop in the middle of good conversation. Did I watch Hobbs and Shaw? Absolutely saw it in the theater. Maybe the last movie I saw in the theater. It was a fucking hoot. It's great. That's how you do it. This looks so weird next to that. This guy. I think this guy will get the blue. I think color-wise... Oh. Pattern, color. Yeah, the Rock's family was great too. Boom. See, I'm making do with what I got. That banner, I mean, as much as I want to keep the banner, but it's got to go. I can handle a pink stripe across it. It might even be better with the purple stripe. Maybe we'll go with the orange stripe. Yeah, I need to rewatch Hobbs and Shaw, but... trying to think of what else I could do with this mech here. Since some of the other ones, I mean, they were interesting. The stealth one's interesting, but I'm not sure. 50% missile cooldown, I mean, it begs... Boom. It begs to have a giant launcher. But in reality, that's sort of what is done. You'd lose the PPC for that. You'd lose the targeting computer. Doesn't help the launcher. I could see doing a 30 in there. Ammo, half ton in the head. Then... I mean, this is really kind of standard. This is not really, like, anything shocking as far as builds go, but... I think I want the other one because it's going to work the mask better. This is a fine mech. This is a good support mech. It stays sort of mid-range with the ECM. Fires off the MRMs. It's a little spicy. So probably that. And then I can't do anything else because I got 2 tons and nothing to do with them. How much too heavy is that? A ton. I could drop a cheap jump jet for that. Boom, boom. Honestly, legs are the best place for that. Oh shit, and I almost forgot. I gotta get some armor on this boyo. He's down a little bit in a couple places. So Big Knight's telling me to go big lasers, so hold on. Problem is you can't fit big lasers easily. Look at that. Because you still have to do this. And that. Oh, you can. I got ammo still in there, huh? But is it a trap, Big Knight? Because actually, I mean... that's a pretty spicy build. I almost feel like you got to go down to using the jump jets purely as... No, you can't easily fit floor large. Look at this. You'd have to lower the engine. So go back down to 280. Yeah, you can't... it's not worth it. That's not worth it either. I feel like the speed with the 3 lasers is worth it. I feel like this... Oh, sorry. That's where you're at. I feel like maybe you get a half ton out of dropping this arm down. Hold on. I feel like this is a good possibility. Just run around with them. A little slower, lower profile. I feel like if you go 4 large, you got to drop the mask. Which might be fine. But, and the jump jets probably. You got to be ground bound and totally. See, and everyone, this is the heck of making mechs, is there's so many ways you can do things. And so many things are viable nowadays. I actually kind of like that part. Oh. Give me a second here. Looks like Big Night is going to show me how it's done. Oh, he did it here. Yeah, so you lost 2/3 of what makes it special, which is fine. Move a second here. Let's save this here. Now, let's see. Oh, you did not. Alright, so we're going to take a look. You drop the mask. You drop the 2 jump jets. You've got a standard 270. That's tragic. And then, yeah, you put the other large laser here. And then equipment. You got another double heatsink here. Another one here. Missing something. Oh, you're skilled up more. Oh, one more in the arm. At that pat, I just don't know. Plus the one in the arm is weird. At that point, why not just... Why not just that? You can strip both arms down. Get a little more space there. Well, shit, actually, in that case, you can get another heatsink in. Why not do that? Well, it's in the arm because you don't have 4 spots otherwise. It is less damage, but better cycle time. You've got a whole dead side to twist on. You don't even worry about that arm anymore. You're just like, I'm twisting to the... I'm turning left so that they shoot my right. It's anti-NASCAR, which is a problem I know you don't like. I mean, I think this has got potential. But I feel like if you're going to do a build like that, you might as well do it on a better mech. I mean, to go to the store... you guys are getting mech building, like... Or you're getting some advanced mech building here. At that point, though, I'd rather have it on... I mean, obviously the top dog. Topo doggo. You could just... fucking... Oh, let's do this easy way. Heat sinks. Double. Alright. Now, you'd want to make sure the large lasers go in before the, You're going to need a light engine for this, I'm certain of it. Before the medium lasers. Boom! Bam. Bam. Oh, it's spicy AF. But you haven't even taken endo steel yet, and you've got all these arm slots. up your engine a little bit. Boom. You can put heat sinks in the arms since you didn't skip arm day. 1.18 is doable. I mean, you got a ton of firepower here. This is like fucking crazy firepower. Especially for the size. Let's see what we got here. But yeah, so... yeah, exactly. I'd rather do the other Thunderbolts for that. Or another mech entirely for that build. Like 4 large laser... with ECM, you can get the, you have to arm mount them, but you could do it on this. There's a lot of other things you can do besides just the 4 large lasers. Yeah, exactly. You would do a different one because it's got large laser quirks. Or large pulse laser quirks. This thing, and that's a good note for those of you who are new in building mechs. Sometimes you want to take advantage of quirks, sometimes you don't. So like these... this and Velocity scream PPCs, and then some missiles on top because Velocity helps the missiles. And 50% cooldown. I actually feel like the trap, as he said, the LRM, the MRM 30 is not a trap because it's going to have, you know, 3.7 second cooldown, which is good to go boom. But there's a lot of the mechs that do it well, so that's why we end up with the old standby builds. Let's call them. You know, the triple snubs. It's a good build. Triple snubs is a good build. You could literally just do this. You just buy a light engine, put 3 snubs in, take the other weapons out. You can leave that in if you want, and then you got a ton to play with. Which is going to go partially into armor because they did not fully armor the torsos. But then you can lower the armors in the arms if you want to. There's a lot of ways you can go with this. Even with the limited hard points it has, you can go a lot of ways. Almost, I would say that was a fair assessment. It is probably almost worth looking at it. If you keep the mask, it might be worth looking at it there, Big Knight, because then you're like getting extra speed to take advantage of that mask. Well, let's see what it looks like, shall we? How high can we go? Not all the way. Wow, really? Sure, thanks. I would not go 305 even for the extra speed. Well, maybe I would, because look at this. You don't got a lot to do. You go 305 and get solid speed. You keep it... oh, I lost the mask. That's what happened. I grabbed the mask and tried to put that in a... That's funny. Let's lose a little bit of arms. I mean, 1.46 is a good cooldown. You get pretty good speed with that. If you drop the jump jets, let's say go full mask, not worry about the jump jets, you can get the max engine size for this boyo. You can even keep a jump jet if you want. Heck, you could go further down in the arms. And you even get a second jump jet back. Boom. That's not a bad build. XL means you gotta be careful. You lose one side torso, you're dead, but worth looking at. We're gonna save this. I'm gonna chew it a little more and decide for next time. So, like I said, if I play off stream, I'm only gonna play the trial mechs to try and farm that sweet ballistic damage. I can't do any of the mechs that we actually own. Other than that, expect me Tuesday night Let's do plan for an hour, somewhere in the 7 p.m. Eastern to 8 p.m. Eastern time. You level up your light mech. Well, Gonzo, you can level up your light mech. I am going to go do some stuff real quick. I'm going to have to go to the grocery store and all. I'm getting low on drinks. Drinks! But might be back on later. If so, I'm just going to... Like I said, I'm just going to turbo through some ballistic damage. And then we'll decide what we're going to do with this for next time. Like I said, Tuesday night probably. I don't have anything pressing otherwise, so we'll try that. Maybe even just do it every night next week except Monday. Monday we're going to do standard 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Some group drops, me, Ninja John, maybe Banyan, maybe Big Knight, maybe Legionnaires. We'll see who's around. But I do want to thank you all for showing up on a Sunday morning and hanging out with me. Feel free to hit us up with any questions you have. If you throw them Facebook, Twitter, it's easier on Twitter. I am at John O. Spencer on Twitter, which should be a shock to no one at all. You can find me on Facebook, John Oakland Spencer. I friend everybody because I'm a friendly guy. You can message More Than Dice through Facebook. Gonzo will make sure I see it. I see it also, but he'll make sure I look at it and pay attention. And, yeah. So if you got any questions, happy to help. Jump in. You can jump in the game. You can friend me as John O. Stryker for this one, or as John O. Spencer for my regular account. And I'll be happy to help with builds, drops. We can even get you in with Ninja. And he can help. We do mad science together. We do teach-in. We'll show how things work in a private lobby. You can do that. I mean, I'll just shoot me up to your heart's content so you can get used to stuff. Happy to help. So for Gonzo who showed up, and for everyone who, you know, and for everyone else, everyone have a good one. I will see you tonight on the main podcast. Pre-ramble at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Main podcast 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, take care of yourselves. Have a good one.